welcome back to my analysis of nutrition facts. Today I'm going to be going through something that all of us eat pretty much every day or at least once a week, especially if you are a parent who frequently needs to pack lunch. So today I'm going to start exploring the nutrition facts of sliced bread. So for anyone who's ever walked through the bread aisle at the grocery store, we all know that it's overwhelming how many different choices we have for bread. There's sandwich bread, whole wheat bread, whole grain bread, multigrain, the list goes on and on and on and on. So today I'm going to compare two different kinds of bread to talk about what I look for, and then I'm going to talk about which one I'm going to feed my family. So I have in front of me wheat bread and then whole wheat bread. So, the terms are kind of confusing. What's wheat bread? What's whole wheat bread? Just by the name alone, I would just naturally lean towards the whole wheat bread just because it has the word whole wheat in it. But that's just not going to be enough information. So what I'm going to do today is a side-by-side comparison of regular wheat bread and whole wheat bread to see which one is actually the better choice. So the first thing I'm looking at are the serving sizes, because it's always important to make sure that we're comparing things that are the same. And both of these are comparing one slice of bread. So now I know that the info I'm getting from one label is actually exactly comparable to the one I get from the other label. And I'm just gonna run down and take a look. So calories, both of them have 80 calories. Okay, that looks good. The fat, both of them have half a gram of fat. The next thing I like to look at is, of course, the sodium. So my wheat bread has 150 milligrams and my whole wheat bread has 135 milligrams. Slightly lower in sodium, but not very significant. Next thing I'm gonna look at is the dietary fiber. So my whole wheat bread has 2 grams or 7%, and my wheat bread has 1 gram or 4%. Okay, so there's almost twice as much fiber in the whole wheat bread. The added sugar in both of them is 3 grams, so they're exactly equal there. Protein is also 3 grams, so again, exactly equal. Vitamin D, both of them not surprisingly have 0 vitamin D. Calcium, they're both again at 0 calcium, as to be expected. The iron, there's 0.8 milligrams of iron in the wheat and 0.7 milligrams in the whole wheat. Not significant enough to really sway me one way or the other. The potassium in the wheat bread is 50 milligrams and in the whole wheat bread is 70 milligrams. So a side-by-side comparison of these two breads indicate to me that they are basically the same. The only difference is that the whole wheat bread contains almost double the dietary fiber. And for me, that would be reason enough to purchase the whole wheat bread if everything else is the same. What I mean by that is if my kids like whole wheat bread just as much as they like wheat bread, then I'm going to go with the whole wheat bread because it is slightly more nutritious. If they are like, we hate whole wheat bread, we'd much rather have the wheat bread, then it's honestly not worth the struggle. And in that case, I just buy the wheat bread. When we look at the nutrition facts, it's also important to take into consideration things like your family's preferences and the price. Now, given that those things are going to be the same for me and my family and my shopping habits and the place I buy my bread, I would go with the whole wheat bread because it is slightly more nutritious. But that's just what you do. Just grab two breads, the one that your family loves, the ones that you're thinking about getting. Do a side-by-side comparison of the nutrition facts label, and that will really help you make a decision. If you have another food that you're struggling with at the grocery store, let me know in the comments below, and I'll be sure to take a look at it. I will be back next week for another nutrition label analysis of one of our favorite foods. See you then.